Hey, look who's back. I'm back, finally, after 5 months of being gone. No videos. Yeah. Sorry about that. I did know, as you probably would have seen, I had made a post saying that I was going to back making videos again when Outcome Memories comes out. It came out, and I've made no videos. Yeah, about that I was just kind of, I don't know, I didn't really feel like it for some reason, and so I never did. I might make one about it, but probably just some gameplay videos, maybe a tutorial. I might do it when version 0.2 comes out, which I've dubbed as the TD update, since it's basically adding all the characters added, besides from Metal, that came out in version 0.2 and 3. Only one missing left is Shadow and Rouge, and then, well, then you have the entire cast from TD up until version 0.3. But that's not what we're doing today. What we're doing today, because apparently Game Mode 1 decided to update the Sonic Pack today and add the Super Update. This features a new enemy, boss, 2 super forms, the Chaos Emeralds, and new building blocks, and also naturally generating structures. So, might as well get into it. Since it's a super update, obviously the main thing we'll be having is the Chaos Emeralds, and these aren't the proper ones. These are unique replicas made specifically for creative mode, so for building purposes and showcasing, which is what I'm doing today. So, they're the emeralds. Emeralds are located at shrines similar to Sonic Frontiers, where once you get close, they will shoot a beam from the sky, which makes it easier to kind of figure out where they are. It doesn't mark them or anything. Sorry, now it started raining as I was speaking. It doesn't mark them or anything, but I guess anyone nearby, it makes it easier for them to see where the shrine's there. They also have a loud noise. Once you step up to the shrine, there'll be 2 different kind of outcomes. Outcome A is that the emerald will hop off the pedestal there and start floating away. You have to tail behind it for the first time 30 seconds while it's dropping rings as you're going. After the 30 seconds, it will stop and you'll be able to collect it, obtaining the first emerald. Every time you do it, every time this minigame occurs, I think it adds an extra 5 seconds, making it harder every time. Also, once you collect an emerald, it doesn't appear like in your inventory or anything. It just says you have it. We'll get to how you're able to make it, I guess. About how the emeralds will work later. The other outcome, if you're there, you can see it from afar. Some new Eggman's egg robos are there, standing around. They kind of stand around and fly. Hang on, I'll grab one so I can show you. They come out with a cool spawning animation and fire a rocket fist at you. It has a short cooldown. They don't do much really. They're really easy, but it's nice. It's cool to see a unique enemy added to this. Maybe they might add more enemies. Anyway, we'll kill him. On death, he drops a ring. There'll be 4 of them around the pillar, and the Chaos Emerald will have it'll be kind of encased in a mechanism. Once all 4 killed, Eggman will show up, and then you have to go beat him. We'll get to Eggman later, but let's focus on the blocks for the shrine. These blocks are the shrine stones. Unique to this, but are craftable, except for the pedestal. To craft the shrine stone, you're going to need 2 dripstone blocks and 2 rings. Into Tails' Tinker Table, you're able to put them in like so, and just like that you obtain 4 shrine stone. Very nice. pretty good. You can use it for builds and other things. Here we have the mossy shrine stone. To make this is pretty simple. You just have to have one shrine stone and vines. Back into the tinker table, just put them in like so, and you have the mossy shrine stone. It's literally just a shrine stone with moss on it, like the mossy stone bricks. Pretty good. To make the shrine stone bricks, you need 4 shrine stone, which is made already by crafting a shrine stone in general. So basically, it's just a circle of life. So just place them all in a 4 way, like you're making a crafting table, and you get a shrine stone bricks. Very nice. Lastly, to make the chiseled shrine zone, sorry, I cannot speak, you want to get 4 shrine stone bricks. Once again, into the tinker table, place them in the same way as before. Oh, whoops. You get the chiseled shrine stone. The circle of life ends there, as there's no more you can get. So basically, to get shrine stone, you need the 2 rings of dripstone blocks. Mossy shrine stone, just get vines after you made shrine stone. To get the stone bricks, you need to make the regular shrine stone first, and to get the chiseled, you need to make stone bricks first. So yeah, pretty good. Over here, we have a new special machine known as the Chaos Machine. This one is not naturally spawned and is the only, well, not the only, besides from the select screen, it is the only other structure / machine to not naturally spawn in the world. Though I don't think ring blocks are either. To make it, you need 3 glass. You need 3 of these unique things known as chaos drives. I'll get on how to obtain them later. 2 blocks of iron and a warp ring base. Into the tinker table, we place them along like so. And now we have a chaos machine. Placing it down, you can obviously see it's exactly how it was inside of the world. Basically, and as you gather chaos emeralds, once you make this machine and get up close, the chaos emeralds that are currently collected will plop into the machine. Which also, as you go back away and go back up, they'll replace each other with the sound. Eventually, when all 7 are placed, you can stand in the middle as either Sonic or Shadow, and they will go super. We'll get to the super form later, as it is not possible to physically make a Chaos Emerald spawn. So I have a world's mix out. Anyway, the main part, the second part that you guys have been waiting for is the Eggman boss fight. Unique fight brought for this. So I'm going to play as Sonic for this. By the way, they updated the animations for changing into things. By the way, if you want to check the whole update log, you can check it at gm1.ca/support. Otherwise, for the change log, obviously they added the Eggman boss fight, Suicide Shadow, Chaos Emerald Chase minigame, Chaos Shrines. They buffed the damage of certain characters and then fixed various bugs. Improve stability. So thank you Game Mode 1 for updating the pre-existing things. Anyway, it's time to fight Eggman. We'll go into survival mode for this. Let's hit the switch and summon Eggman. Here he is. A little intro animation before we're actually in. We'll do some third person since it makes more sense. Right. You just want to hit him. he has multiple attacks. He can summon egg robos from underneath him. You want to destroy them as they'll become a nuisance during. First phase he doesn't do much, he mainly just summons his egg robos and flies about the place. Now he also does this spike attack where he rams into things. If you hit him after he's done it or during, he'll get stunned and drop those. And well, once he reaches his next phase, he always does that ring explosion. Otherwise, after he crashes into something, he breaks blocks. In the second phase, he'll begin shooting rockets at you. You want to run because you don't want to get hit with him. Eventually, they'll all hit. He's summoning his egg robos again, so he can attack. You can attack whenever, but it's easier to attack whenever he's summoning his guys. He's doing a spike attack. We want to dodge that. He just crashed into the ground. Oh, he's firing off his rockets again. We better run. Ha! You can't catch me, egghead. Oh, he's firing more. We better dodge. We've actually gotten too far. There he is. When he has his shield up, when you hit him, it gives knockback and doesn't do a thing. Eventually he becomes stunned, which then you can hit him. Wait, has he bugged? Oh yeah, this is a bug. You want to try and keep him in frame, because if you don't, what he'll do is he's for some reason keeps his shield on and you can't attack him. Yeah. So right now, Eggman is bugged here. Hopefully they'll fix this bug in the future. I'll be back in a second. I'm just gonna fix him. Instead of trying to get the boss to fix, instead I might as well show the looks. Looks in game. This is an Eggman one. You can tell because it has controlling games and it's egg rolls. Right now, I get close to those. Start shooting me, so we better on it. We got on it. Yeah. You're above. Uh,